Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to the picks for week 13. I can't believe it's already week 13, but boys, for the second time, none of us are moon watching, baby.
Felt good.
Yeah, I mean, not really surprising for you guys. You guys won a lot of games this year. Surprising for me, mostly. We beat Minnesota on primetime. Let's go. That wasn't the greatest game, but a lot to take away from that. The defense has been fantastic for weeks now. Montez Sweat got his sack. The secondary looked really good. Justin Fields looked really good until they just started making him do nothing but screen passes. But we got the ugly win. And hey, looking ahead at the rest of the schedule, Chicago Bears. We could start winning some games here. We're looking better.
Yeah, I like how we both of our teams, mine and Roach's teams, won the first day of the week, right? Thanksgiving Day, and then you ended the week with the dub. So it was a great week.
That's right.
And this past week was insane, man. Thanksgiving Day.
Yeah.
Sean, I'm sure you loved getting that blowout win.
Yeah, and just seeing history, Bland getting that pick six, man. I remember I was helping my dad clean up. Like everybody had started leaving and stuff. And I was helping him clean up, but I was glancing, and then I saw it and I ran over there. I was like, "Oh my god, yeah!" Because that's all they kept talking about. It's is it going to happen today? Is it going to happen today? Yeah, it was felt great.
And Rocha, your 49ers get a blowout win over your division rival.
Yeah, man, it's one of the few games I wanted to win this year, including this week, man. It felt really freaking good to beat our division rival.
Detroit, though, beating Green Bay. I mean, losing to Green Bay. Green Bay missing all those players and still looking as good as they did. They're the youngest roster in the NFL. Yeah. So, once they start getting healthy, this team could look really damn good. And Jordan Love had a great game.
I know that eliminated a lot of people for eliminating, including you.
Including me.
Your Bears also eliminated a lot of people and eliminated too. I think 5 people. NFC
North, man. It's crazy.
Yes,
yeah.
Let's see. Some great games, some crazy situations from last week. Overtime win, Buffalo losing to Philadelphia. Wild.
And again, Josh Allen can't win an OT. Jesus Christ.
Mm-hmm. Jacksonville beating Houston. That was a really good game.
Yes.
24-21.
Yeah.
And Denver continuing to be the hottest team in the NFL.
5-game heater for the Denver Broncos, baby. They are looking back, man.
Yeah. You gotta love it.
But how'd you guys do in the pick'em?
11. I got 11 picks right last week.
11.
Oh shit! How many did I have last week? I think I had 11 too.
Let's go.
Or 5.
I think 6, you said 11 on the stream last time.
Yeah, 11. No, I had 12. 12. I had 12.
Yeah, 12. 12.
You
yeah.
son of a...
Oh, I couldn't remember. Yeah, I don't know why my mind went blank. Yeah.
Okay.
All right, so let's see how everybody else did out there. Let's go ahead and go over the top 10 for week 12. Starting off with Jenny 8675309 with 14 picks right. We got Budson with 14 as well. Aaron Rodgers, our great subscriber, he also had 14 picks right.
Good stuff, Aaron.
Congrats, man. Tyler Ike with 14 as well. Emerald Arroyo with 13. Our Arctic Blonde 702 also had 13. Master Blaster, good name, 13 picks right. Ken Dog Sports with 13 right.
Okay, good shit.
Marvy G23 with 13. And Daz with 13 picks around out the top 10.
Good stuff, guys.
Wow.
Good stuff.
Shit.
14.
Good shit.
13.
All right.
Who's top 10 overall?
So, Emerald Warrior stays at number 1. Lions King of the North stays at number 2. BBC Warrior is at 3. Cramerman at 4. Wolf Peters at 5. T-Dog at 6. Nodi at 7. Devin is at 8. TJ Nuts at 9. And rounding it off, it's the greatest name ever. 2 girls, 1 cup is at 10.
Congrats, guys. And there's, we're coming down to the last stretch here of weeks and games.
It is. Yes, we are.
All right.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, if you guys haven't already, make sure y'all smack that like button. Follow along with us in the premiere. Let us know in the comment section. Boys, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Maybe.
Let's get into the picks for week 13. Daaaa Picks. And we start off with a week 13 Thursday night football game. It is the 6-5 Seahawks coming off that Thanksgiving loss to my team versus the 8-3 Dallas Cowboys. Sean, take it away.
Again, man. What can I say? This is. I feel bad for the Seahawks. They no Kenneth Walker. Go ahead and throw that out there. They ruled him out pretty much today. I'm wondering if this line is reflecting that yet, because that news breaking today. But no, I don't know. Dow's going to dominate that, but you know what? This is the beginning stretch. That we're waiting on, because we've been dominating. We've been looking great. Probably one of the best on both sides of the football as of late. Ever since our bye week, we have been. But this next stretch, and it starts here, we're playing teams that are above 500, and everybody's been giving a shit. Now, all blah, 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 blah. But this is where it starts. They're 6-5. Now they're without Kenneth Walker, but, they are still a 6-5 team. And everybody says we haven't played anybody, but this is where we start, and this is where we're going to have to prove it. So we can't let up. We can't fall into any traps or anything like that. We came off a huge win on Thanksgiving. But we got to get this dub here, because next week we got a tough ass game, and we cannot take any of these games lightly at this point, especially with the Eagles still fucking winning. But I think we're going to dominate this game. I think we will cover the spread. I'll tell you that right now. Even if Kenneth Walker was playing, I will take the over and Dallas with the -9 points. So let's go. Dallas dominates. Let's go.
Yeah, you were saying it's a tough stretch for you guys. It's also a very tough stretch for the Seahawks. They faced us last week. You guys this week. They got us next week, and then they got Philadelphia after that. This is where Seattle's going to start to go into a free fall. Geno Smith is just not the Geno Smith we saw last year. We saw that last week. We're going to see this again this week. I got to go with the Dallas Cowboys. They are the way better team in this situation. And, yeah, I'm taking the Dallas Cowboys with the points. I think they beat them by at least 2 touchdowns, Josh.
I'm taking the Dallas Cowboys. Seahawks are going to get absolutely smacked. It's going to be a bloodbath. We're going to be streaming that game tomorrow, so come hang out. Cowboys are undefeated here at home. They're going to stay undefeated. I'll take Cowboys with the spread. I'll take the over. I would even take Dallas Cowboys 17 points.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like you said, at home, we've been dominating. So, yeah.
I'll take the over as well. All right, let's go over to a AFC South preview matchup with the 6-5 Colts, so now we're 500, taking on the 4-7 Titans. Now, for Indianapolis, they will be without Jonathan Taylor for at least a couple games. He has to have surgery on his thumb. So Zach Moss, who looked really good to start the year, will take back over at running back. Sean, who do you got in this one?
Yeah, that sucks about Jonathan Taylor. Apparently he sustained that injury early in that game. He played through the whole game. So a little shocking that they decided to have surgery if he played through it. I figured it wasn't that serious, but you never know. Sometimes these injuries flare up the next day. So, and I'm guessing that's probably what happened. But yeah, Colts should win this game. Like, I don't think they're going to drop off anything with Zach Moss. Like you said, Rocha, he was playing great before Jonathan Taylor came back. So give me the Colts. This is a pick 'em game, right? -1. Yeah, -1. So give me the Colts in this one. Over under though, I might go the under. I think it could be a low scoring game, because I think the Colts are just going to run the ball and play smart football. And we know the Titans, they've been so hit or miss right now. So give me the Colts with the under.
Yeah, I also like the Colts in this one. Titans, they haven't looked good. Yeah, they won last week, but otherwise they really haven't looked good this year. I do think the Colts run it good with Zach Moss, and I think Indianapolis comes out of this and they move on to 7-5. I'll take the under as well.
This could be a really close game. I can see why it's -1 in favor of Indianapolis on the road. Titans are really good at home. They're 4-1 at home. The Indianapolis Colts are really good on the road. They're 4-1. on the road. But I will trust the Colts defense along with Zachariah Moss, and I think they win by a field goal. So I'll take them, and I'll take the under at 42.5.
All right, there we go. Over to New England. Oh, God. Where it's the 4-7 Chargers taking on the 2-9 Patriots, who will be without the receiver, Demario Douglas, and concussion protocol. Shot, who you feeling in this one?
What's crazy is I'm looking right here on ESPN. It shows 95% people are picking the Chargers. I think everybody's going to be picking the Chargers, but I don't feel comfortable because if you look at the last two Patriots games, the defense has been holding the teams to 10 points. Mm-hmm. And it's the first time a team's lost, or I think New England at least, lost back-to-back games holding a team to 10 points or less. And their offenses just can't do shit. Mm-mm. Now, I will take the Chargers, but I'm not going to take them with the points. At this point, I think the Patriots defense has been playing great, but their offense sucks ass. So I think it's going to be a close game. I think it's going to be probably a field goal game. So I will take the Chargers, but Patriots against the spread, and I'm taking the under because I'm Bill Belichick and that defense is still doing its job lately. It's just the offense sucks.
I'm gonna rock with the Chargers. Although I think I need to take a bath after this one. The Chargers, Brandon Staley just needs to go, man. They are just looking awful. But as awful they are, so is that Patriots offense, whether it's Zappy, whether it's Mac Jones. I'm going to go to Chargers. I think they'll win by a touchdown, so I will take them with the points. And, yeah, give me the under because I don't think there's going to be much offense in this game.
I will take the Chargers, I guess. And I think it will be probably a field goal. So I'll take the Patriots against the spread. I will take the under in this fucking Gaga Bowl. New England does not want to win. They want to secure a top end pick, a top 3 pick, maybe the second overall pick. So, All right. Let's go Chargers.
All right. Next up, we got one that should be actually a pretty decent one. It is the 8-3 Detroit Lions coming off that loss that we talked about against the Packers, taking on the 5-6 New Orleans Saints. Coming into this game, the Saints have some injuries. Chris Olave is currently in concussion protocols. Raheed Shaheed is day-to-day with a quad injury, and Cam Johnson's also day-to-day with a shin injury. So they could be down some players. Sean, who are you taking in this one?
Lions. I'll go ahead and say that. The Lions just got embarrassed, on Thanksgiving. Everybody pretty much picked them to win. Everybody thought that was a slam dunk game, but this proves divisional games are real tough, and Lions are still a pretty young team. But I think they're going to bounce back, because like we talked about the other day on stream, at least their coach takes accountability and realizes he fucked up, right? Mm-hmm. So Lions are going to bounce back. They're probably going to put a whooping on the Saints. I will definitely take them, obviously, with the -4. I think they'll win by 10 points. Over under, I'm actually taking the under. I think it's going to be. I don't think the Saints are going to score a lot of points in this one.
I'm going to rock with the Lions to bounce back. Right now, they sit as the number 3 seed, so they got to continue to win and hope the Niners and Eagles continue to lose. They got to have a bounce back game because whether it's against Josh's Bears or the Packers last week, divisional games, they just didn't look really good. This is a good get-right game. That Saints offense has just been trashed. And with them potentially down 2 of their top targets, I don't think those Saints generate much in offense. Yeah, give me the Lions. Give me the points, and you know what? I will take the over because even though the Saints team is good, I think the Lions are going to score at least 30 points themselves. So I'm actually going to go the over in this one.
Detroit, come here. Let me talk to you. Getting a little worried about you guys. You come off that loss against Green Bay, but it's not just that week. It's the last few weeks. You guys won against the Chicago Bears, but you almost should have lost that game. Mm-hmm. You could have lost that game easily. And then you barely beat the Los Angeles Chargers, who are a caca team this year. Your defense is getting worse by the week. Worse by the week. The decision-making has been getting worse by the week. Rocha mentioned, a get-right game. The offense is going to be there. So I'm going to take the Detroit Lions. The offense is going to be there, and I will take them with the points.
Okay.
But the last few weeks, I'm starting to see a little bit of slippage. Even though you're 2-1 of the last 3 weeks, I'm seeing a little bit of slippage here, especially from that defense. It is pretty goddamn bad. So get your shit together. Get your shit together. And I'll take the under.
All right, there we go. Detroit, wise words from the wise man. Oh. All right, next up, and what could be another type of game, it is the 5-6 Atlanta Falcons taking on the 4-7 New York Jets, who did open up the 21-day practice window today for Aaron Rodgers. Obviously, he's not going to play in this game, but they could get Rodgers back in the next 3 weeks or so. Sean, who are you taking in this one?
Yeah. You know, that news right there about Aaron Rodgers is only significant if the Jets start to fucking get their shit together.
Yeah.
He's already come out and said, I'm not coming back this year if we're not even in contention, because there's no point.
Smart.
But yeah, that being said, I'm going Falcons here. I have to say I've been impressed as of late with them using Bijan Robinson. Love it. Finally, he's getting work in the red zone. And they said that's probably going to continue. Like, he looked great last week. God, thank God for fantasy purposes. You know, he looked great against you, Rocha, in that fantasy matchup that we had.
Okay.
But no, yeah, I'm going Falcons here. I can't, even with who was their quarterback last week? Oh my God.
Tim Boyle?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Didn't really change much, right? It's not like they put up a godly points and stuff. But no, I'm going Falcons. I think they cover the spread. Now I think it'll be under, you know, because I don't think the Falcons are going to put up a crap ton of points, but I think they'll win by at least 6 points. And I'll take the under.
You know what? I'm actually going to rock with the New York Football Jets. I don't feel comfortable, but you know what? I think this will be like that Patriots and Giants game last week. A 10-7 final score. The Jets do just enough on defense to hold down Desmond Ridder, who can turn over the football. He turned it over 2 times again last week. I think the Jets defense prevails and they win this game. So give me the Jets and give me the under 10-7 final score.
Yeah, they have a damn good defense. They still have that. But their offense is dog shit. My goodness. I mean, have they even scored over 35 points combined in the last month?
I don't think so.
Ground and pound, Atlanta. I'll take the Falcons. And I will take the under at 33.5.
Yeah.
All right, let's go over to Pittsburgh, where it's the Arizona Cardinals, 2-10, taking on the 7-4 Pittsburgh Steelers, who for the first time this year outgained their opponent, and they scored over 400 total yards of offense. Sean, who are you going for this one?
Yeah, that's what we've been waiting. That's what I think we all were expecting. We know they have talent on the offensive side, and finally they fired Matt Canada, right?
Yep.
And look what happens. Oh my God, it's a miracle. Now, give me the Steelers. I think they're going to continue the streak. The Cardinals, they're 2-10 for a reason. Even with Kyler Murray back, you know, they still have so many flaws. And at this point, I think they are hoping they just keep losing. So give me Pittsburgh. I will actually take the points. I think they'll win by probably about 10 points. So give me the Steelers with the point spread. Over under, son of a biscuit eater. I'm gonna go under. I don't know. I feel under on this one.
Yeah, give me Pittsburgh as well, man. It seems like they have new life on offense. Kenny Pickett, even though they didn't throw any touchdowns, looked really good. Najee Harris and Jalen Warren continue to be a good 1-2 punch over the last few weeks. I think they absolutely steamroll the Cardinals here. They score over 400 yards again on offense. Give me Pittsburgh. Give me the points and give me the over, because I do think both teams can score a little bit, but I will rock with the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Pittsburgh Steelers. You guys are just 2 games behind the Baltimore Ravens in the AFC North, so
right.
It's still possible that you can even win this division. You guys are trending up. This is what you guys do, man. You guys have such a great culture, and I'm not going to take the Cardinals, who are coming into this game with a big fat fucking donut on the road. They haven't won a game all year on the road. They're just, they just don't have enough. So I'm going to take the Pittsburgh Steelers with the 5.5 spread, and I will take the under in this one.
Under. Okay, there we go. The Dolphins travel to Washington, 8-3 Miami, take on the 4-8 Commanders, coming off that blowout loss to your Cowboys. Dolphins coming off that first ever Black Friday game, the win over the Jets. Sean, who you got?
Looking at the spread, I think we all know who everybody's going to be going with. Miami. I'm going Miami. Now, surprisingly, though, I am going to go with Commanders against the point spread. I think it will be like a touchdown game. Dolphins, I think we were talking about it before we started this recording. The Dolphins offense hasn't been putting up godly numbers like they were in the beginning. They, when they scored 70 points against the Broncos. But no, I think the Dolphins will win this game. But I think the Commanders, they're going to have a little bit of bounce back game in a sense of offense and stuff like that. Howell, he's leading the league in passing for a reason. He threw for 300 yards against the Cowboys, and I think that's the first 300-yard passer that we've given up. So props to Howell in that offense. It's just they got to clean up the turnovers and stuff like that. But give me the Dolphins, but I'll take Commanders against the spread, and I think I'll take the over. I'll take the over.
Yeah, I'm going to go Miami in this game as well, man. Again, they feast on teams under 500, and this is the 4-8 ball club. I'm going to go Miami. I think they do win by more than 9. I think they win between 10 and 13 points. And yes, 100%, I'm going to over because Sam Howell, he can throw the ball. So can Tua. Now, we'll see if H.M. returns for this game. Either way, Mostert and Jeff Wilson, the former Niners, their run game's going to be great. Give me Miami.
All right. These are two of the top passing teams in the league. So a lot of yards are going to be had in this game.
Yeah.
And Washington, guys, you're just 6 games out of first place in the division. So anything's possible. Nah. I'm going to take Miami. I'll take them with the spread at 9.5. I will definitely take the over at 49.5 with the amount of yards these two teams put up. Mm-hmm. So this should be a fun one for fantasy purposes too.
Oh yeah, baby. Let's go.
I kind of hope so. I need Brian Robinson to do something.
Same.
I think you will.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. So this game was originally supposed to be an afternoon game, but they pushed it up because there's a lot riding on the line in this game. The 6-5 Denver Broncos, we mentioned it, 5-game winning streak. The Houston Texans are coming off that loss to the Jacksonville Jaguars. Lot of playoff scenarios, and this one should be a fun one. Sean, who are you going?
Oh, who would have thought this would be actually an exciting game?
Yeah.
Early in the year, Denver looked like they're just dog shit, and they still couldn't get their shit together, even with Sean Payton. But you know what? Like Denver is still streaking, man. They're still streaking, and I'm thinking they're going to continue that streak. I'm picking Broncos in this one. Now I know Texans are the favorites, and they're at home, and they had a great game against Jacksonville. Mm-hmm. And I probably would have gone Texans, but one main reason I'm going Broncos here is they lost one of their best offensive linemen. I think Titus Howard.
Today, that's right.
He's out for the rest of the year. They said. Right. They said he was probably the biggest key in protecting C.J. Stroud this year. And we've been seeing Broncos, man. They've been playing phenomenal on both sides of the ball, right? So give me the Broncos here. So obviously the point spread don't matter because Texans are the favorites. Mm-hmm. I will go the under in this one, just under. I think it's gonna be like a 24-20 game. So
I'm also gonna rock with the Denver Broncos to make it 6 in a row. I just feel more comfortable where they are on both sides of the ball right now. Texans defense can get pretty torn up. CJ Stroud, I forgot that he's out for the year. The offensive lineman, he's gonna be under heavy pressure in this game. So I'm going to rock with Denver to make it 6 in a row, and I will actually go with the over. I think this, even though Denver's Broncos defense has been good lately, I think there's going to be a lot of scoring. So give me Denver, give me them with the OVA over.
All right, a lot of scoring against this defense. That's going to be tough. Like Sean mentioned, they're out with one of the best linemen. Denver Broncos. This defense has been playing tremendous against some of the best offenses over the past month and a half.
Yeah.
And offensively, they've been doing really damn good job against some of the best defenses. They played a great defense in the Cleveland Browns last week, and they put up almost 30 points. They played the Kansas City Chiefs about a month ago, and they put up almost 30 points in that game as well. So I'm going to take the Denver Broncos here on the road against the Houston Texans. Texans, I mean, they've been having nothing but close games for the last 5 weeks.
Yeah.
So I will take the Broncos, and I will take the under in this one.
Okay.
There's going to be a lot of defense in this game.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Over to the NFC South, where the best team in the NFL lies. It's the 1-10 Carolina Panthers taking on the 4-7 Tampa Bay Buccaneers. We'll see this game if the Buccaneers can get some of the defensive pieces back like Jamal Dean and Levante David. The Panthers could be without quarterback CJ Henderson, who's in concussion protocol. So, Sean, who are you going with this one?
Not to mention, this is the first game, right, without Frank Reich.
That's right. He got fired. Correct.
So.
That is true. Yeah.
True.
So that does add a little factor because sometimes these teams all of a sudden, like when they have those big firings, they somehow rally.
Yeah.
Play inspirational football usually.
Yeah. So that does play a factor. But I'm still going Bucks. It's still the Panthers. I'm not like I said that thing last time, right? I'm not picking the Panthers. They're probably going to win a game or two here and there, right? At least one more game probably, but I'm never going to pick them again. I just can't. So give me the Bucks here at home. I'm going the under. Now, can I take the Bucks with the points? Yeah, I'll take the Bucks with the points. I think they'll win by at least a touchdown. So yeah, Bucks with the points, and I'll take the under.
Chris Tabor is the interim head coach now for the rest of the year for Carolina. Listen, he's not no Antonio Pierce where he had this big speech and the team's going to rally behind him. Tampa Bay's winning this game. They're winning this game by at least 10 points. I'm actually taking the over just because I think Tampa Bay could put up a good amount of points themselves. Look out for Mike Evans and Rashad Wright to have big games. I'm sorry. I just can't pick Carolina to win a game.
Yeah, I'm taking the Tampa Bay Buccaneers as well. And I'll take them with the spread. I will take them with the over because they've been putting up quite a bit of points on teams. And even if Carolina plays inspirational football, their offense is just so abysmal. I mean, I just look at their last 5 weeks, and they're just getting torched, and they're not really putting up much points. So, yeah, I'm taking Tampa.
All right.
Oh, and I also have vested interest in this, too.
Oh,
I don't want to say them win fucking another game either.
That's true. All right, let's go over the Los Angeles, where the 7-4 Cleveland Browns coming off that loss to the Broncos take on the 5-6 Rams coming off a really nice big shutout, a big time win against the Arizona Cardinals. Sean, who are you leaning towards in this one? Remember, DTR, the quarterback for the Browns, is in concussion protocols, and we'll see if Cooper plays. He's got an injury as well.
Oh, Lord. This is, you know what? I'm going to keep it simple. I'm going to go Rams. And I'd like to think about this game. Like you said, DTR, right? He's concussion protocol. There's only been one player in the last, this season and then halfway through last season that's come back the week they got a concussion. So I'm going Rams mainly because Kyron Williams is back, baby.
Yeah.
Was there people thought maybe he was going to have to, ease his way into it? Nope. They said, fuck that. He's going to just tear it up. And I think they're going to do that again. Just keep on feeding Kyron Williams. They still have Cooper Kupp and, all those guys. So I'm going to go Rams here to win at home. If it was in Cleveland, I might have go Cleveland because it's late in the year, but I'm going to go Rams at home, and I think they will cover the spread. I think they'll win by at least 4 points. I think it'll be a close game. 4 points, and I'll take just over.
I'm going to actually rock with the Cleveland Browns in this one. They've looked pretty okay when P.J. Walker was at the helm. They beat my 49ers because of that defense. Now, Denzel Ward was out last week. He should be back this week. And, of course, that injury scared Myles Garrett is nothing to be concerned about either. So they should be full go on defense And I really think that's what's going to win in this game. They're going to get to that pressure, Matthew Stafford. He's not the greatest on the pressure. Yeah, can Cooper Kupp and Puka Nakua have some good games? They can. But you know what? I'm putting my faith in the dog pound. I'm going to take them. I'm going to take the under, and they're going to go on the road and win.
Yeah, I'll take the Los Angeles Rams. I'll take them with a 3.5 spread. I'm going to go with the under at 39.5. Cleveland Browns, of course, their defense. That's one of the reasons why I went with them last week. But I worry about their offense and being able to put up points. They very well could, but this was a tough one for me. But I'll take the Rams.
Yep.
I feel that.
Could go either way.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's the game we've all been waiting for all season long. It is the NFC Championship rematch between my 8-3 San Francisco 49ers and the 10-1 Philadelphia Eagles. Now, both teams minus Dallas Goedert should be relatively healthy going into this game. Now, there's been a lot of shit talking among fans, among players. Here's the deal, man. Brock Purdy is playing at an exceptional level right now. We didn't get to have him for most of that game. Now, again, who knows if we would have won or not. Philadelphia is due for a loss, and I've said it all season long. The 49ers are out for revenge. Yes, Josh has talked about it since the offseason. I am worried about our O-line. It's 26th in the NFL, and they got some dogs on that defense. But guess what? We also got dogs on our defense. And that Philadelphia line has not been the best over the last few weeks. Adding Chase Young, the 49ers are number one in almost every statistical category on defense the last 3 weeks. The 49ers are back. You already know I'm rocking with my San Francisco 49ers. We are going to go into the league, and we are going to prove not only why we're the best team in the NFC, but the best team in the NFL. Philly's due for a loss. They got lucky last week. They're not getting lucky this week. Christian McCaffrey is going to have a great game. Also, they suck at covering tight ends. 2 touchdowns for George Kittle. 49ers beat the Eagles and prove why they're the best team in the NFL, baby. Ooh. But you, Sean?
Well. Yeah, I think everybody knows who I hope wins this game. Dude, I've been picking against the Eagles the last 2 weeks, and they've scraped by and won the last second and fucking pissed me off and pick them. Came back against the Bills last week in OT. Week before that, Chiefs had them in the first half, and the second half they couldn't fucking score a damn point. And this is a tough stretch for the Eagles. So I'm going to try a little reverse psychology. I think I mentioned the other day. I'm picking the Eagles.
Okay.
They're at home. Honestly, this game could go either way, you know? Yeah, y'all want y'all's revenge, Rocha. You know, y'all do. But I think also the Eagles have been fired up. And I'll say this. I know Reddick has been talking a lot of shit, but Reddick has been backing it up all year.
He has.
Arguably one of, probably not talked about enough in a sense, like in the media. But Reddick's probably been he's been balling out for that defense and that defense line, and I don't even think he's playing the best, but I think there's such great talent over there, man. I'm actually going to go Eagles. I think they actually could win this game. I don't want them to win. I want your Niners to win, please, Rocha, please. I'm praying because prime them up for us to kick their ass next week. That's all I hope for. But yeah, I'm going to go Eagles on this one. Man, over under. I'm actually going to go over on this one. I think it could be a battle, But we've seen the Eagles secondary has been questionable at times, so y'all could definitely take advantage of that. Ayuk and Kittle probably going to both need a big games in this one. But I think, they still have Devontae Smith. He's been playing great. AJ Brown, I know he gets a lot of attention, but Devontae Smith had a great games last week. So I'm going to go with this being a little bit of a shootout. So I think over and take the Eagles.
All right. Chelsea.
Me and Rocha have been talking about this game for weeks, ever since the schedule was released. We've been debating this, and I told you then, and I'm sticking with it now.
Okay.
I'm taking the Philadelphia Eagles. A rematch of your playoff matchup last year. You made all the excuses in the fucking world, and some of them were valid, but I'm taking the Eagles as one. Yeah, your 49ers could absolutely win this game, of course. But I think they're going to – guys, oh, my God, what is playing right now? Jesus Christ. Sorry about that. But, yeah, I'm going to take the Philadelphia Eagles. You guys are favored in this game.
Yeah.
And I'm going to take the over in this one. I'm going to take the over.
The Eagles are the first ever 10-1 team to not be favored at home in NFL history. First time ever.
You know, your 49ers are going up against a very battle-tested Philadelphia Eagles.
Yes.
Man. They beat Buffalo in overtime. They beat Kansas City on the road in Arrowhead, and they beat the Dallas Cowboys. That is a 3-game stretch. That's very impressive.
Mm-hmm.
They're battle-tested going into this way, and you're coming to the link.
Yeah.
You're coming to the link, dude. This is going to be a damn good game. We will be streaming this one.
Yes.
So come hang out. Make sure your notification bell is turned on because you don't want to miss this stream.
That's going to be crazy.
This is going to be great.
This is going to be insane.
Good luck, Philly fans. I'm looking forward to. Can't wait to see y'all on Sunday, baby.
Please win. Please win, Niners.
All right, another game we'll also be live for is Sunday Night Football. It is the 8-3 Kansas City Chiefs taking on the 5-6 Green Bay Packers. Now the Chiefs are going to be without Mecole Hardman. He's on IR. Could be without Kadarius Toney. He's got an ankle injury. For the Packers, a chance to get back both Jair Alexander and Eric Stokes in the secondary. Aaron Jones remains week to week with that MCL sprain. We'll see if he plays. And linebacker Campbell also week to week with a neck injury. Sean, who do you got, man?
Jesus. You know, this is actually a little harder than I projected because the Packers have been playing well as of late. Reed for the Packers has been looking good lately.
Yeah.
So I'm still going to go Chiefs. I'm going to say that right off the bat. But I think I will take the Packers against the points. I think it's going to be possibly it could be a 6-point game. So it might just break even. I think with the Chiefs, they're still having issues sometimes at points. And not the last week, right? The Raiders, they did actually start scoring points in the second half. But before that, you know, like we talked about even before, they didn't score anything in the second half against the Eagles. They were averaging 5.9 points a game in the second half. So I want to see it consistently. But right now, I'm still going to take the Chiefs. But, you know, with that the Packers, I think they can keep it close, especially it being in Green Bay. So I think it could be a 6 to 3 point game. So I think this actually could be a really good game. Surprising. But I will probably take the under in this one.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to this one because you're right. Chiefs haven't got a good offense besides last week, but they always kill the Raiders anyways. I'm going to rock with the Kansas City Chiefs. I think Patrick Mahomes is not going to want to lose on primetime. It's just not going to happen again like he did to the Eagles. Now, yes, I'm going to go, you know what? Actually, I'll go Kansas City with the spread. I think they'll win by a touchdown. I would take the under, but there is definitely a way Green Bay could win this game. If that defense is on point, they don't have a lot of weapons over there. So Green Bay could win this game, but give me Kansas City by 7.
Mm-hmm. I'm going to take the Chiefs. You look at Green Bay, right? They're coming off of a 2-game win streak. Who do they face? They face 2 pretty atrocious defenses, the Chargers and the Detroit Lions. Yeah. And now I do respect the fact that they were doing that last week against the Lions, down a whole lot of players. So that's why most people picked Detroit. Mm-hmm. Well, one of the reasons. So that was impressive. But going against this Kansas City Chiefs team, they are going to take care of business right here. Patrick Mahomes and the company, they're going to get this win. That defense is going to step up and contain Jordan Love and prevent him from going off like he did last week. So give me the Chiefs. I'll take them. I'll take them with the spread. Fuck it. Yep. And I will take the over at 42.5.
All right. And like Rocha said, we're going to be streaming with the Niners and Eagles and Chiefs and Packers. So do not miss out on these 2 streams, guys, because for this Sunday, it's not just some good games. It's Mr. Joshua's Birthday.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, it is my birthday.
So
Jesus.
birthday streams,
right.
man.
Let's go.
That's right. Yeah.
See,
Jesus.
guys,
Didn't
when you
know.
get to our age, we don't even pay attention to our birthdays anymore.
I looked up at the date. I'm like, oh, Jesus.
So birthday streams, guys,
Let's
come and
go.
hang out for those these two. We're gonna have a fun time. It's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be awesome.
Hell yeah. Roger's going to jump out of a cake. So
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Fully closed, by the way. Just gotta say that.
He's gonna jump out of ice cream cake. It's gonna be weird.
Oh,
Josh's favorite.
I'm melted.
I'm so melted.
Oh, geez.
Oh my goodness. All right, so join us, it's gonna be a fun Sunday. All right, Monday Night Football. This could have been a good game if Joe Burrow's playing, but it is the 5-6 Cincinnati Bengals taking on the 8-3 Jacksonville Jaguars. Obviously, Joe Burrow out for the year with that wrist injury. Also, the Jags in this game will be without one of their top linemen in Cam Robinson. He's once again hurt. He's on the IR. Bengals could get back T. Higgins this week. Sean, who are you rocking with?
Jags. This could have been a fucking amazing game with Joe Burrow.
Yeah.
Could have been just fucking a battle, a shootout, all the above. But I'm going Jacksonville here at home. They bounced back these last couple weeks, right? After y'all put a whooping on them, right?
Yes,
so Jacksonville, Calvin, what do you know? Getting Calvin Ridley going. It's a miracle, right? So give me the Jacksonville Jaguars here. Bengals, obviously without Joe Burrow is going to be tough. They still have a lot of talent over there, Jamar Chase and Joe Mixon and these guys, but Jacksonville -8. I will take them with the spread. Over under. You know what? I might go over here. I think Jacksonville could put up, a good amount of points. So give me the over.
Yeah, I got to rock with Jacksonville in this one. They are looking really good. They got humbled by us. We gave them a big piece of humble pie before Thanksgiving even started. Now Jacksonville is going to start to go on a run. They're going to win this game. They're going to win this game by more than 8 points. I have the total points at 45, so I'm going the over. Give me Jacksonville on Monday night, which, by the way, this is the first Monday Night Football game in like 10-plus years, if I'm not mistaken.
All right. Impressive. Did not know that. I'll take Jacksonville. I'll take them with the spread, and I will take the over at 37.5. We will not be streaming this game. I just don't think this is going to be a good game. None of us do.
Yeah.
So we won't be streaming this one. We'll be streaming NBA instead.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Start of the in-season tournament that day, right?
Yes.
In-season tournament. Doubleheader.
Let's go. All right. So there we go, ladies and gentlemen. There is our picks for week 13. Let's hope every week we're having some major injuries. Let's hope this week we don't have any major injuries. And boys, let's get ready for a great week 13, eh?
Let's go.
Let's go. Let's go with that Bears. Let's get that Bears. Carolina, lose your game.
Let's go Niners, baby. Let's beat those Eagles. Guys, thank you all so much for watching again. If you haven't, smack that like button. Let us know your picks. And we'll see you guys for the streams throughout the week.
Bye. We'll see y'all tomorrow. Go Cowboys. Let's go.
Bye, guys.